Alright, let me start it like this. This video is solely about the conversation at hand. Say anything about the person in the background that has nothing to do with the conversation at hand, I will be blocking you. Deleting comments too. I'm not tolerating that shit at all. Keep it strictly on the conversation. With that being said, I'm gonna yap a little bit longer than usual. So if you're not trying to hear all that, by all means, you don't even gotta watch this shit. I'm good, yo. I just need to get my thoughts out. So this video is going to be sort of a continuation of a video that I made not too long ago about my stance on pirating comics. Now, I recently saw this video by the user below. I'm not going to block their username out because they used a picture of another user they're responding to in which they didn't block any of their information out, nor did they not block their face out. So this is all fair game. So basically, in the creator's video in which I screenshotted previously, her stance was that there was no gray area. It was just strictly black and white because when you pirated comics, the corporation itself does not lose any monetary gain, but the creator of the comics do. They also go on to say that there's ways to get comics for free, such as, subscription services, webtoons, and stuff like that. And I truly understand, truly understand the stance that they're taking. The part that I disagree with is the fact that they were so hard set on it being a black and white conversation. This is just a news flash for everyone, and I don't say this to be condescending. Everything has nuance. There is not one situation that you will enter that doesn't have nuance. Now, whether we choose to acknowledge it or ignore it is a different conversation entirely. That doesn't mean it doesn't exist, though. In this situation, I like to think of the tale of Robin Hood as a good allegory / metaphor to compare this conversation to. If you don't know the tale of Robin Hood, he basically was just a dude that stole from the rich and gave it to the poor, right? With that statement alone and no other details added onto it, who do you think is the bad guy? Is Robin Hood the bad guy because he stole from someone? Or are the rich the bad people for perpetrating the conditions in which the poor live in? That is exactly what I'm talking about. There's nuance written all over that statement, and I didn't even give you the full story. I say all that to say this. I will not disagree with the take of people stealing from creators because you're pirating. They're not getting paid for that, so technically it is stealing, right? But I'm also not going to ignore the conditions in which people live in to go down the route of pirating or getting things for free because they don't have the applicable funds to allocate to their hobbies that they have every right to enjoy. There is nuance all over this conversation. It's okay.